this is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Siakam. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And it's Shepherd missing. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. The drive by Jackson, and they pick up 2. Jackson's got 16.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders over the last 10 games. Man, can these guys pass the ball? Well, you look at Jackson, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Siakam against Jackson. On the wing, Mathurin. A three-pointer is right on target. Mathurin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Jackson deciding where to go with it. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Pacers trail by 9. Here's Shepherd. And finished off by Shepherd.
And you like when bigs get involved in the passing game. Exactly what Mathurin did there.
Here's Jackson. The rebound by Shepherd. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Mathurin. Richards with it. Here's Schroeder. And the Pacers another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shepherd with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. And finished off by Shepherd.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And the shot goes in. 18 points for prime time.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now the Pacers with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the night.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime and Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
Now Jackson following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. And the 3-ball is good.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And it's Shepherd missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can actually get back on track. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And so it's Indiana with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot today.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The drive by Jackson. 5 on the clock. Driving the lane. Here's George. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. It's stolen by Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Next, he grabs the miss.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Jackson. 23 points in the game. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Going for three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. O'Neal, no good.
Well, he'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Mathurin. 9 points in the game so far. For three, Siakam. Rebounded by Jackson.
They've been sensational on the backfield to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Embiid. George dishes to Jackson. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and the shot goes in from Embiid.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And so here is Indiana. After the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. Embiid with the steal. The drive by Jackson. One heck of a crossover there. Jackson's got 25 points in the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Shepherd. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Mathurin, good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Embiid. There's Jackson with the three. Not going to go that time. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, check in for the 76ers. Jackson comes in for Melton. Nick Richards, he's checked in for the Pacers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for T.J. McConnell. Pacers trail by 13 on the court for Indiana. Siakam is out there with Walker. Then it's Nick Richards. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Buffkin in at the 2-guard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Spurs was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Buffkin. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Schroeder. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion.
Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And the call will be against Primetime. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
On defense, the 76ers. Here's Schroeder. And too long on the shot.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 30 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Jackson. For three, Siakam buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by Indiana. Richards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any. Team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work. Stepping in from the line, George, very good and capable from mid-range.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Walker's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Mathurin. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Drills it from outside.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
Jackson has the open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Jackson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the 76ers.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 19. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Here's Richards. It's hauled in by George.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's stolen by Schroeder. And they're on the break. Floats it up for Walker. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
When Mathurin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
Now Jackson. He has 35. It's stolen by Shepard. Here's Mathurin.
And Mathurin uber aggressive on